What's up guys? Welcome to this week's cash envelope stuffing video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Briana. I am 31 years old. I work full-time as an office manager at an air conditioning company, and I live in Texas in my first home, which I purchased last year, along with my boyfriend, my dog, and his cat. I am currently consumer debt-free. I do not owe anything except for the mortgage on my house, which is a big goal of mine in 2025 to get that paid down below $100,000. So if you're into budgeting, cash stuffing, that sort of thing, I hope you stick around for more. Slight disclaimer, there is a rainstorm going on outside, so if you hear some background noise, that's what it is. Nothing I can do about it, but hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. Today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. It is a magic month cash stuffing, and if you don't know what that means, that's where you get an extra paycheck on certain months that have a fifth week. And I have decided for 2025 to do something a little different with my magic month paychecks. Instead of stuffing a little bit in every single envelope like I do normally, I am just focusing on certain envelopes. So I'm not going to be stuffing all of them today, which means today's video is probably going to be a little short. I thought about combining this week's paycheck, the extra paycheck, with next week's, and just doing one video, but I wanted to get a video up this week, so I'm just gonna do it separately, and if it's a little short, that's okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Car care is gonna get something because I have an oil change scheduled for Saturday. I have enough for that, I believe, but I wanna stuff it anyway, and we're gonna be putting $20. We're stuffing $440, by the way. And while I am not stuffing all of my envelopes, one of them is getting extra. So car care has 500 in bank, 100, 200, so that's 700, 720, 740, 760, 780, and 790 in there. And then Saturday, I am getting an oil change and my tires rotated. So obviously that will be a little lower next time we see it, but that's okay. Coffee's not getting anything. And then food is gonna be getting 40 because I do have all of it left over from last week. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100 in food. And I think I'm gonna do a grocery order tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but since it is raining, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that they're gonna be busy and I don't wanna wait. So I will probably do that tomorrow instead of today. I hope everyone is having a good week. The weather here has been not as cold, but it's rainy, so not great. I would rather it be a little bit more chilly and sunny than warmer and rainy. All right, skipping over to sinking funds. Candy, we're gonna be skipping a lot of these, so don't be alarmed. I'll get back to them next week. Candy, which is my dog, for anyone who might be new.
I knew my mom had done it again. I knew she had done something. I posted missing person flyers of Lena around Salem.
She is going to be getting $20. Should I do some condensing while I'm here? I might as well. So I'll go ahead and replace these 4 10s with 2 20s. I have some over to the side. I might as well. So I'll set those over there. And I did get some in the bank placeholders from Lily Budgets. She replaced the ones that got lost in the mail, which was so nice of her. She didn't have to do that, but I'm so glad I have them now because these are customizable, meaning if you have, well, no matter how much you have in the bank, you can just write it in on a placeholder so you can have one instead of multiple, taking up space in the envelope. So we have 600 for candy in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, and 25. So 725 total. And I need to remember today, I need to set an alarm actually on my phone to get a refill of her Brevecto because I forgot to do that yesterday. I believe that's gonna be $65. Hopefully, that's what it said online. So hopefully it's not more than that. We are skipping Christmas. I wrote down on my budget that I was putting 20, but I don't think it'll hurt to skip it this once. And then extra payment is getting 280 because, oops, where's extra payment? Oh, here it is. I skipped right past it. It's getting $280 because I am just so motivated to see that $99,999 total. So I am just putting as much as I can toward extra payment. So that's $280, 100, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80. And these 20s are kind of gross. That's all right. So in extra payment, we now have 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 420. And if you are new, you might be a little confused why I am putting extra toward my mortgage. And the only reason is because I have a 7.25% interest rate, and obviously that is very high. That means I'm going to end up paying a lot of interest if I just make my minimum mortgage payments. So for 2025 specifically, I am really focusing on putting extra money toward the principal just to knock it down as low as I can. I'm not going to do that forever because obviously I need to eventually focus on investing because I am 31 and I'm not getting any younger. But for 2025, my focus is getting the mortgage paid down. I did already make my February 1st payment. I made it a little early just because I had it on hand. So this extra payment will probably be toward the middle of February. The next envelope that's getting a little love today is a phone. Just because I am trying to get this to 360 before June 1st. And I only stuff a little bit each week. So we have 200 in the bank. These placeholders are so cute. They are from Sav Saves. We have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, and 55. So 255, and I need to get to 360 so that I can renew my Mint phone plan the first week of June, and I'm renewing it for a whole year. So 360 for a whole year of phone service is a great deal, and I'm definitely gonna do that. Sam's is getting 20. I have not used this yet, but I am planning on going this weekend. So I figured I might as well go ahead and get started saving up for the next trip. We have 100, 120, 140, 150, 60, and 70 in Sam's Club. And each time my boyfriend and I go there, he pays for half and I pay for half. It's usually around 220-ish, give or take a little bit, depending on if he gets like steak or sushi or anything like that. Self-care is getting 30. This is the last envelope that's getting something today. We have a 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 115, and 120 in self-care. And I need probably 180 for my next appointment. So we are doing all right. And that is a wrap on this week's video, guys. I don't have any dollars for the dollar jar. Well, technically I have two, but we have this little snack box at work. The dad of one of our employees runs kind of like a vending business, but it's just a box full of snacks and you're supposed to put money in it if you take something out. And I did steal some chips today, so I need to take these $2 and put them into the snack box. So those would go in the dollar jar, but I spent them. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And that is a wrap. This is a short one, guys, but I'm glad we all are here together anyway. Again, I upload these videos every Thursday. If you have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. And I have a whole playlist full of cash stuffing videos if you would like to catch up. And with that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a great weekend, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.